There was a particularly annoying woman who kept laughing. Hello YouTube, and this is the final vlog of day 2, and we've just come back from seeing Fraser Mythos, which is a bit of a mouthful. Okay, Fraser. I'll go first, shall I? Mm-hmm. I thought that, I mean, it was a fairly packed house for a preview night. Although there was a particularly annoying woman who kept laughing way too loud just behind me, ridiculously loud. The sort of laugh that you get when it's a friend of the artist. We've seen that sort of thing before. And she was pretty well received. I thought that it missed... I think my personal feeling is, you might disagree, but I feel that she needed better material. Some of it was funny. She certainly passed the 6 laugh test, and I did laugh out loud on a few occasions, but for an hour's worth of comedy, for me, it wasn't enough.
No, it's hard to put your finger on it. She was funny.
Yeah, and I liked
her material was quite adult, quite explicit at times. But
yeah, use the C word quite a bit.
Yeah, she didn't dwell on it.
No.
And she... she confronted people in the audience in that she would say something to them and then apologise because she didn't mean them particularly. She thought they would be really nice, but she was sort of using men especially as being representative of whatever point she was making.
I mean, she did ask a guy to tell what size penis he had, which it wasn't very funny, to be fair.
It was part of the joke.
Yeah. So I felt some of the build-ups to the jokes were okay, but then it just sort of fell a bit flat sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she did go down really well. And
yet we didn't plan this, but everybody we've seen today has been an Australian, so she's the 4th Australian act that we've seen today.
Yeah. There was some quite interesting takes on men versus women. She told us quite a lot about her family life. That was quite poignant. That was quite interesting.
It was, because her grandparents. And
it was about people's identity, who she was, and obviously there was a lot of reference to she was a woman, but as she said, what does that mean? And then expanded on that and quite a few other things, which was interesting. Like I said, some quite funny comments. But
she did do 2 or 3 songs with banjo, which I thought the songs were pretty good actually. Yeah. Although there was one that had the C word in all the way through, and I think although I don't know whether she was purporting to be a feminist. Now the use of the C word in a feminist way doesn't really work. No. I think, and I've had conversations with feminists about the fact that using the C word, which is about female genitalia, shouldn't really be. It's not. That's not feminine. That's not what feminists do. I don't think.
She would argue that she didn't. She wouldn't want to be labelled that.
Well, as a feminist, you don't think?
No,
right?
No, definitely.
She sort of said it in a few times in the show, but
but she saw it as a label, and
right?
Yeah, she wouldn't.
Feminist with a small f, then.
Well, no, she wouldn't want that at all.
Oh, okay.
That's what I got from that.
Okay.
I think whether you what you feel about the C word being used fairly liberally, I think that's a personal thing.
Well, I do remember Billy Connolly saying why he used the C word on a, and there has to be, in comedy, there certainly has to be a reason to use that language, because it's probably the worst swear word out there.
Certainly, the first time she used it was within 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it was.
Of the show. It didn't need to be there, Anyway, but we're getting hung up on that.
Yeah.
That wasn't that. It didn't feature to that extent, but it was there.
I mean, I don't have an issue with that word being used in the right context in comedy. People like Jerry Sadovich use it all the time, and actually, I would argue that he makes it very funny. I think sometimes I'm trying to think of one of the stories or one of the jokes that she told where she used the C word, and it made the point, and I don't think there was any.
No, but I think,
with the exception of the one song, I suppose you could argue that it was meant to be there.
But I think maybe we're going on about this because it's something maybe personally we have an issue with.
I don't have an issue with it.
No, okay, but
it's not something I know that you like, but
yeah. But I think we're maybe we're maybe making it out to be a focus of, and the show wasn't like that at all. But yeah, I mean, certainly it was quite a full house for an early show, and she was well received. So I think word of mouth, I think she'll get some really good, attendances.
And it could be that she's just not our demographic.
Yeah,
there were a younger audience than us. I don't know whether we were at the back, so we saw the backs of everybody else. I don't think we were probably the oldest people in the audience, and we're not prudes as far as comedy is concerned. I just thought the material could have been a bit stronger in places. I thought the songs were pretty strong.
Yeah.
There were bits which were really laugh out loud funny, and I did laugh, but they were, for me, few and far between.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Alice's show is 8:45 p.m. Every evening, not the 12th of August, and it is at the Gilded Balloon Tiviot in the, which room is it? Billiards room. Okay. So if she sounds like your sort of thing, go see her. Okay. Thanks very much for watching. If you like what I do, hit the subscribe button, and a thumbs up is always much appreciated, and ding that little bell if you want to be notified when the videos go live, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yay, he said goodbye.